Good morning, all of you. Now we are starting the chapter Political Parties. Now, in this chapter, we will discuss about what is a political party, why do we need political parties, and functions of political parties. And before starting this, we will just have a discussion about political parties. Political parties are easily one of the most visible institutions in a democracy. For most ordinary citizens, democracy is equal to political parties. If you travel to remote parts of our country and speak to the less educated citizens, you could come across people who may not know anything about our constitution or about the nature of our government, but chances are that they would know something about our political parties. At the same time, this visibility does not mean popularity. Most people tend to be very critical of political parties. They tend to be blame parties for all that is wrong with our democracy and our political life. Parties have become identified with the social and political divisions also. So it is natural to ask, do we need political parties at all? About 100 years ago, there were few countries of the world that had any political party. Now, there are few that do not have parties. Why did political parties become so omnipresent in democracy all over the world? Now, we'll discuss about what political parties are and what they do and what is the need of them. Now, first we will discuss about what is political party. As it says by name, parties, that means a group of people who come together. And now we are talking about political parties. So, to contest elections and hold power in the government, they agree on some policies and programs for the society with a view to promote the collective good. Since there can be different views on what is good for all, parties tries to convince people that its policies are better than others' policies. Then they try to win elections so that they can implement their policies. Now, parties reflect fundamental political divisions in a society. They are about a part of the society and involve partisanship. So, a party is known by which part it stands, for which policies it supports, and whose interest it upholds. Now, what are the components of political party? There are three components: the leaders, the active members, and the followers. These are called components of political parties. Now we will discuss about the functions of political parties. Basically, political parties fill political offices and exercise political power. But parties do so by performing a series of functions. The most important function performed by a political party is elections. Parties contest elections. In most democracies, elections are fought mainly among the candidates put up by political parties. Parties select their candidates in different ways. In US, members and supporters of a party choose its candidates. In India, top party leaders choose candidates for contesting elections. Now, declaration of policies. Parties put forward different policies and programs, and the voters choose from them. As each of us may have different opinions and views on what policies are suitable for the society. But no government can handle such a large variety of views. A party reduces a vast multitude of opinions into a few basic positions which it supports. A government is expected to base its policies on the line taken by the ruling party. Now, to make laws, parties play a decisive role in making laws. Normally, laws are debated and passed in the legislature, but since most of the members belong to a party, they go by the direction of the party leadership, irrespective of their personal opinions. Now, political parties also play the role of government. After elections, form and run the government. As we studied last year also, the big policy decisions are taken by political executive. That comes from the political parties. Parties recruit leaders, train them, and then make them ministers to run the country. The parties who did not get the majority, they play the role of opposition. So the parties lose elections. They also mobilize opposition to the government. Parties shape public opinion also. Political parties raise and highlight issues since they have lakhs of members and activists spread all over the country. Many of the political parties among different sections of society. Pressure groups, movements are the extended arms of political parties. Like in Delhi, we are having Aam Aadmi Party. Previously, there was a movement started by Anna Hazare and Sri Kejriwal. And after that, that movement converted into pressure groups and they have pressurized the government. Now it's a political parties. The next function of political party is it provides people access to government machinery and welfare schemes implemented by governments. For an ordinary citizen, it is easy to approach a local party leader than a government officer. That's why they feel close to the parties even when they do not fully trust them. Parties have to be responsive to people's needs and demands. Otherwise, people can reject those parties in the next election. As political parties perform various functions. But still, our next question is, what is the need for political parties? What is the necessity of political parties? We need political parties because they perform all these functions. But still, need to ask why modern democracies cannot exist without political parties. And for this understanding, you just imagine a situation when no political parties. Because without political parties, every candidate in the elections will be independent. So no one will be able to make any promise to people about any major policy changes. The government may be formed, but its life will remain ever uncertain. Elected representatives will be accountable to their respective constituencies, not for the country. So it is needed some agency to gather different views on various issues and to present these to the government. Now, we can also think about it by looking at non-party based elections to the panchayat in many states. Although the parties do not contest formally, it is generally noticed that the village gets split into more than one faction, each of which puts up a panel of its candidates. This is exactly what the party does. This is the reason we find political parties in almost all countries of the world, and whereas these countries are big or small, old or new, developed or developed.